Since I'm obsessed, let's continue my obsession right now, sir. So I tweeted this out that's gotten some weirdos' panties in a bunch. The desperation to get A-Ward to battle on Midnight Madness has reached pathetic levels. Now they are URL affiliated. They tell on themselves every day. And then Dak'S agent, yeah, the one and only, his actual agent, all right? His actual agent, as you can see here, all right? He had to interject and say, your obsession with this is getting scary. Did you tweet out that their obsession with A-Ward is getting scary, or are you just obsessed with my obsession, sir? I'm asking. How? Because who are you? Is your obsession with Dak not a little scary? And of course, that's the obvious zinger you come back with to a dumb real John B. I mean, okay. Says the weirdo who hates twerk, but talks about every chance he gets. Who said I hated twerk? First of all, you don't know the history about me and twerk, so you're talking, but you don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, nothing I've ever said is hate on twerk when it came to his battle rap stuff. I just point out the obvious. I mean, if that's hate, then that's fine. Second of all, me pointing out the obvious has led twerk to say he's publicly going to beat me up when he sees me. Yeah, sorry if I don't care. Says the weirdo who follows a weirdo who doesn't follow him back. Quit while you're behind. If I'm such a weirdo, sir, why do you follow me? I guess because he's going to say, I follow a bunch of weirdos on Twitter. Twitter's full of them. So Dak follows weirdos. Dak's agent follows weirdos. Curious, did you tweet them that their obsession with A-Ward is scary, or are you only concerned with my obsession with them? Which then leads to me to ask you, why the fuck do you care what I obsess about? And then he goes and insults my age and says, you're spelling F-U-C-K, God bless. Because he doesn't want to answer the question. So he goes to age 53. And then says I spelled F-U-C-K wrong. Like I didn't do that, ironically. I mean, what are you supposed to do anymore? So I thought this would be the end of it. And then he continues because, these guys, they have to get the last word. They just won't stop. They just won't stop. Exactly what? You're a weirdo who sit and shit on everything in the culture all day, every day. If not, you're talking about twerk. I get you're the Skip Bayless. Still, it's weird. So all I do is talk about twerk. Bro, before twerk choked recently, when was the last blog I did about him? His last time he choked against Susurf. I don't talk about him in between. I talk about when something's relevant. He was relevant the last couple of days, so we talked about him. And again, why do you care what I talk about? Sir, this obsession about what I decide to blog on is getting scary to me. Y'all obsess about what I'm blogging on. Nobody, and I mean nobody I ever engage with ever wants to have a real conversation. That's my problem with this. Never, ever, ever does anybody ever engage in an actual conversation. Instead, they just name call you weird, all right, disrespect you, all this weirdo stuff, instead of actually engaging in the conversation and explaining to me how I hate, what I'm doing is wrong. They can't. Because they don't really mean what they say. They don't even know what they're talking about. You're hating. My last blog wasn't hate. It was me stating a lot of facts, actually, and giving my opinion on how things are going through a business sense. I don't see the hate in that. I actually praised URL for them being able to do what they've done to this community. Trick, you guys. It's a fabulous trick. And if you guys don't think it's a trick, you guys are insane. It's literally the most obvious trick in history. It's right there in front of you. And the reason why I respect it is because it is so obvious and everybody fell for it. There's only like what, a handful of us that even talk about it? What if we weren't around? It'd be 100% the other way. 100% the other way. And I just love these you hate and it's I bet you if we scroll down Mr. Dak's Twitter timeline, I bet you there's plenty of times where he be hating. Oh, he's from Detroit too. Great. Doesn't mean just because you're from Detroit doesn't make you a smart person. Just saying. These back in the day got me through some shit, man. The George Foreman grills. Yeah, let's eat our meat with literally no flavor or juices. The stupidest invention ever made. Of course, it got through him. Looks like I'm spending my Friday watching funny, terrible movies on Tubi. Looks like I'm spending my Friday watching funny, terrible movies on Tubi. This is what Dak'S agent does on a Friday. And before you say, well, do you mean you're just sitting here blogging about me on a Friday? Yeah, I'm waiting for Ponce to come over. We're going to enjoy our Friday nights like we always do. I'm just killing time until then, fam. While you're sitting at home watching Friday night Tubi fun. My bartender was in a movie on Tubi. Maybe you should watch that. What was the name of that movie? Jeez, I'd like to promote her right now. She was the second leading role. It was a pretty good movie. It was actually what's funny about it, she was dating a guy who's actually a sports agent. Maybe it was Dak'S agent. It wasn't Dak'S agent, but it was a sports agent. Dang, I forget the name of the movie, but whatever. If I remember it, I'll tell you. Then he goes back and forth with me for a while. And then he retweets LL Cool G. This generation don't barbecue or play spades or nothing. Y'all just shake your ass and kill people. That must have hit home with Dak'S agent. He retweets Jason Gay. Jason Gay. He looks like he's at an auction to buy a triceratops tooth. This is what, okay. Here, maybe we'll get some insight onto Dak'S mindset here. John says, Micah Parsons on fans who root against the Cowboys. They're jealous. They're envy. Okay, so we got a guy who's from Detroit who's obsessed with the Cowboys. It already shows you that me and you ain't the same. I would never cheer for any other city except Detroit. All right, I can't stand these type of Detroiters. All right, ooh, LeBron fan Detroiters, y'all make me sick to my stomach. All right, basketball is dead to me right now until the Pistons come back. All right, I won't even watch that trash. This guy's obsessed with the Cowboys. He probably thinks Emmitt Smith was better than Barry Sanders. What a bum. And what does he say here? Talk! People mad. They don't get talked about as much as us. People mad. Everybody hating. Everybody's mad to this Dak agent. It's insane. I ain't adding no dude nowhere because he's now with somebody I used to meth with. You dudes are weirdos. I ain't never added no dudes nowhere because he's now with somebody I used to mess with. You dudes are weirdos. That sounds like some, debatable kind of. That's a debatable kind of tweet right there. What does he mean by I ain't never adding no dude nowhere? Because he now with somebody I used to mess with. Bro. All right, so he swings that way. I didn't know. I didn't mean to. I don't mean. I got all respect for the LGBTQ TBRC. I do. All right. Much love, fam. Much love. I don't even want to discuss what that is. I don't even want to discuss. Laughing. I literally had this conversation with this girl yesterday about her tire and now it's flat. I should be listened to more. First of all, who are you even talking to? You just randomly tweet something? Literally had this conversation with this girl yesterday. So some girl he knows has a flat tire. So he decided to tweet about it. Because he told her yesterday she needs to learn how to change her flats. If every dude you tell about your shorty his response is, oh, her, yeah, I know her, watch out. So he had a problem with me writing, the fuck? DAFUQ. But yeah, he's okay with writing TF. I don't know where these guys come from, man. I honestly don't know. Look at this. Just no, again, nobody's listening because you get literally no likes. That's what we on. That's what we on now. Bet. Who are you talking to, bro? Nobody. You got zero engagement. Can you forgive me for my sins? Nah. Now she used to fuck with the bros. Okay, so this guy's obviously just had a terrible. He's obviously just been cucked, and his girl just started, I guess dating his brothers or his friends. Because he's obviously feeling a type of way. Look at these tweets. Nah, I used to fuck with the bros. Can you forgive me for my sins? So now he's asking him for forgiveness. Bet that's what we on? Yeah, that's what you want. Your girl's fucking your dudes, bro. That's what she's on right now. Bet. The GOAT. Like this guy. I lent out so much money, I got voted best bank of the year. So not only is he a cuck, all right? His friends use him and just rob him for all his money. He gives people all this money. He cucks out his girlfriend, but then he says, you can't use my charger. Oh, that's where you draw the line, Mr. Dak, man. That's where. Dak, just give it up, fam. All right, like I don't know why you decide to follow weirdos on the internet. If you don't like what we have to say, just disengage and leave. Did he unfollow me after all of this? Of course not. This guy's a masochist. He's a cuck. Of course he's a masochist. He will follow DME Detroit till he dies. And I'm gonna go die right now because the fact that I'm just Ponzi, hurry up! Nene! Prada! Save me! I love you guys. Peace.